All right, folks. Um, Apologies in advance. Um, Had a little technical difficulty um, getting my last few lines in, um, but other than that, um, I'm back for just a little bit. Um, I already showed you guys one of my figures here. I unboxed this. This is Daniel Garcia from Series 15 of the AEW Jazzwares Unrivaled. So I got him in his former pose before he was part of the Death Riders. So I'm gonna do one more unboxing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Um, as I mentioned before, um, being cut off with some technical difficulties, of course. Um, Hope y'all enjoy the content. Hope you enjoy the YouTube channel. Um, if you want to see more of content, be sure to check out the Derek Wrestling Tours and Tees YouTube channel. Be sure you like the content, share, comment, and also subscribe to the channel. Um, Got really cool stuff coming up for the remainder of this month. I did part one of non wrestling figures and their wrestling lookalikes or wrestling equivalents. And part one, I got it's on my playlist. Um, it I kind of got that idea from one of my earlier videos, and that was a really cool a little bit of an experiment. So I wanted to do something, make a series out of it. So um, you can check out part one on my playlist. Of course, I am currently working on part two. Um, and I mentioned that I started collecting DC McFarlane figures recently, and it's funny that that I'm not saying it's funny, but I think it's kind of a coincidence that I started collecting DC McFarlane figures because I think AEW and DC Comics are doing a collaboration of I think some comic books that's going to be out pretty soon. So uh, that is going to be very interesting to to um to to check out. So what's up, Erwin? Hey, Edwin. My bad. Sorry. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Um, yeah, I'm Georgia. I am from Georgia, so uh, that's where I currently stay at still. Um, so I was mentioning about the AWDC. Yeah, AWDC comic books coming out. So I think that is a interesting kind of like coincidence. And like I said, since I started collecting DC figures recently, and now DC and AEW are collabing together. I'm doing pretty good. Having a good Saturday night. I had to get back on because I my earlier live was abruptly cut off because my phone was not charged all the way and had to get put back on here a little bit. So um, What's up, Grayson? Hey, thanks for stopping by. Um, like I said, getting back to it. Favorite scary movie. What's my favorite scary movie? Hmm. Well, I don't watch scary movies as much anymore, but I think one of my earlier memory of watching scary movies was definitely Nightmare on Elm Street. This I think it's Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. The first one was good. Second one, okay, but I think for me, part three was the scariest one in my opinion. Um, so yeah, we got all the food ones. Beetlejuice, I watch Beetlejuice. It's scary, but I think it's more funny. It's more of a comedy to me. It's it's more it's scary but funny at the same time. I'll do it. Um, I don't know if I can answer that question on YouTube. I'll be honest. I don't know if I can answer that one. I don't want to butcher your name, so if I answer that, I would probably be suspended for YouTube. So there you go. What's my favorite YouTube? I have I have actually one that I'm starting to watch right now. It's called Boots to Boots, and it's hosted by a wrestling couple, Steve Macklin and Deanna Perrazzo. They're very you probably they're no, very noticeable. And Steve is in TNA now, and Deanna Perrazzo was in TNA. Now she is in AEW, trying to get her way back to the spotlight. More than likely, she's in Ring of Honor, going for the women's pure championship now. So I just started watching Boots to Boots, starting with their first episode, and they talked about some really cool stuff about their lives, their life stories, to sharing their life stories, their experiences. Um, as Steve shared his experiences as a military person, I can more relate to him because I too served in the military. I served in the army for 8 years, and all that and everything that Steve was mentioning was kind of tied into to my experiences a little bit, more relatable to me. And his and then Deanna was supporting him, um, doing his time and all that kind of stuff. And the same thing for when Deanna started wrestling, um, and Steve supported her. So it's kind of like, they're always going back and forth, sharing their life experiences and talking about what will be what if one situation, or one opportunity is closed, what will what would it take to get to that next door? I mean, the next door, or the next opportunity. So that is one of my favorite YouTube uh, channels that I watch right now. The other one that I also watch, he's a toy collector too, but he'd been out like many years before I started. His name is Kyle Peterson. Um, I call him. This is just me. Um, I call him one of the pillars of toy YouTube toy channels, because I know he's been around much longer than I have, and he has some really cool content. Like so he has a good variety of unboxing episodes of figures, whether it be from wrestling, DC McFarlane, some Marvel, and also um, some third parties, third party toy businesses and stuff like that. So that's another one that I watch also. Oh, appreciate it. Thanks so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, nobody. Well, I'm glad that it helped. What you be too? Oh boy. Yeah. I'm sorry. I had to laugh at that comment. But yeah. Those two are some of the channels that I watch on YouTube, and there are some that I begin watching, and I subscribe to their channels and stuff like that, so I can have more videos to watch and everything like that, and cool stuff to check out. So yeah, it's really cool to see that, and I always trying to and I always give a shout out to everyone on YouTube because I and then like I say some of them being here longer than I have and have all the subscribers, and there are some that are just new and just came on after me, and their content is doing a lot better, doing a lot well. They have more subscribers than I have, so I just trying to make sure I show everyone love who is doing their thing on YouTube as well. So that's why I do on every Sunday I do Sunday shout outs to every um for at least I started Sunday shout outs a year and a half ago, I think, close to 2 years. Um and I trying to show love, do my best to show love to everyone who's on YouTube, because I think when it all boils down to it, YouTube is a grind, and I did a video on that too. There's a lot of time involved, a lot of preparations. Make sure that you have a good uh, solid ideas of what you want your page to be, what your topic's going to be about. Make sure that you stay on topic and all that stuff. So um, it is a whole lot of planning, a lot of trying to get everything that you need together to get your video, trying to get as much quality of your video editing as you can, and that is very important too. So that is why I always trying to do my best to show love to everyone who's doing content on YouTube as well, because like I said, um, all of us we're in this grind together, and we got to support each other. So that's what it all boils down to. So, yep. Well, I only have like a few more minutes. So, like I said before, my apologies in advance for the abrupt cutoff. Um, a little technical difficulty there, but like I say, I'm here for the last few minutes, and I was about to do another unboxing, but I'm probably going. Well, you know what? Uh, got a few more minutes. So instead of an unboxing, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite figures I have in my collection right now. All right, one of my favorites right now in my collection. Well, actually, one of my favorites so far. I This is from Monday Night Wars, Walmart exclusive. This is Razor Ramon. I really love the outfit. I mean, the yellow is popping, of course. It has the razor blade outlined um, designs there, and what really got me what really got me enthused about this one is the vest right here. This vest is just an awesome looking vest. Um, the colors, how everything is just matches up with the outfit there. It just pops. So of course the face sculpt there. I mean, there's no denying that's Razor Ramon. And the vest and the bad guy on the back, yeah, that really did it. That's a good one. I Little story time on this one. Just be like a few minutes, like a minute. I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Um, I won this figure from a contest. Um, Shout out to JoJo's Toy Chest. That's another YouTuber who does unboxings. Well, not technically not unboxing, but she does reviews on figures that she uh, got from various stores like Walmart, Target, some and one of her local comic book stores, and I believe she's in Texas. Yes, she's in Texas. So she did a giveaway from I think it was from WrestleMania for WrestleMania last year, and one of the topics was wrestling, WrestleMania, and and me and another person we were doing like whoever gets the most answers right wins the figure. So of course I got the most answers right, and she mailed this up to where I'm at, and there is the bad guy. So once again, shout out to JoJo's Toy Chest on YouTube. If you get a chance, be sure you check her out as well. Great content. Um, very knowledgeable. She's very knowledgeable about her toy collection. Um, and yeah, I think you're gonna love her giveaways and stuff like that. She does a giveaway. I think she does giveaways every month as well. And just be sure you check her out, show her some love and everything else. So once again, shout out to um, JoJo's Toy Chest for being great, a great supporter of the channel as well. So um, only got a few more minutes. So actually, yeah, I only got a few more minutes left. So um, what a great day for wrestling. Um, like I said before I got abruptly cut off, I did see Crown Jewel this morning. I I braved it out, and it was a great show. Much better than WrestlePalooza. Much better than WrestlePalooza in my opinion. Um, Others might say differently, but but you can't deny that the John Cena AJ Styles match was indeed a classic. Um, it might I would say one of the candidates of I know it might be a stretch, but I think it's in the best match of the year in nominee so far. It's in the it's in the running. So that's just my opinion on it. Everybody, and I know everybody might say something different, but that's just kind of like how I see it. It's my opinion. So I think that's what I think. So I think it's up there. And it was Crown Jewels was a solid show altogether. It was every match was really really good. Um, so I think we're waiting on how the next few weeks is going to turn out for that. So like I said, wrestling. I think the whole wrestling thing is going to it's going to be in a great upswing in November next going on a few weeks close to the end of the year. So there'll be some really good shows coming up. So can't wait to check them out. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out for tonight. Once again, y'all, I appreciate y'all taking time to join me tonight. Um, thanks for hanging out with me. Um, as always, hope you enjoyed the content. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Hope you enjoyed the vibe. If you want to check out more of what I have on my YouTube channel, be sure you check it out. Give it a like, comment, share for the algorithm. Make sure that you keep Darius Wrestling Tours and Cheese, Darius Wrestling Tours and Tees channel out. Keep it more getting more views, getting more noticeable, and everything else. So, and of course, if you really love the content, be sure that you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Got more new episodes coming the way on the way. Just getting back into the groove of posting more content. Um, so, of course, yesterday was Figure Picker Friday. Today, of course, I'm live doing this. And tomorrow, I will get back doing um, shout out Sunday shout outs. So be sure that you get a chance to check out those videos out. Check out my playlist. Um, I got like over 500 videos on my playlist. So you got a lot of content for y'all to check out. What's up, Sean? Sean, you're the man. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Another YouTube channel that I recommend for y'all to check out is Sean Lucas and his show Wrestling, uh, Wrestling Destiny. I think it's what it is. Wrestling Destiny Park. Yeah, Wrestling Destiny. I think it's what it is. And he also has another channel called It Stinks. He gives his reviews on TV shows, movies, um, and all that kind of stuff. So be sure you check Sean's YouTube channel out. Also, no, actually, Sean's part of Boom Broadcasting. My apologies. Check out Sean his shows on Boom Broadcasting. Check out Mouthing Off with Mike, another cool guy, very supporter, big supporter of this channel as well. He has the Nightcap, Shannon Smith or Podcast Smitty. Cool stuff from him too. He got quick hits. Um, Shout out to the press himself, B. Michael Davis. He got a couple of shows on the Boom Broadcasting channel. No, one of them is Drop the Mic. He's talking about wrestling stuff. Anything that has to do, pro wrestling, AEW, WWE, TNA, wherever. He got all the bases covered for that. So, what's up, Virgo? Thanks. Thank you for stopping by. Um, another one more YouTube channel that I would recommend, and then I'll sign off for tonight. Virgo Crew is one half of Rough Shot Stocks, along with the other half, Graybeard. They are big supporters of the channel as well. They do toy hunts and they go to different stores like Walmart, Target, um, GameStop. If you are looking for like some figures that you know that you can't find them anywhere else, or you're looking for something that that is like a like a clearance, something that's on clearance, stuff that won't break the bank. I highly recommend you check out Rough Shot Stocks. We were knee deep in that. Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of, I'm kind of going back and forth with that because that was a, that was something. But I know. But anyways, um, yeah, no problem, no problem. Like I said, those are a couple of YouTube channels that I will definitely recommend for all of you to check out and show them love, subscribe to their channels, and everything else. Because as I mentioned before, us being content creators on YouTube, it's a grind, y'all. None of this is easy. We got a lot of videos to do. We got a lot of editing to do. Had a lot of planning, a lot of time, a lot of preparations and stuff like that. So, like I said, I always do all I can to support fellow YouTubers because we are in the same. Um, we're all one and the same. So as we do our videos and trying to get our names out there for the for good, for the good stuff, for the good uh, content, for the quality content, and for others to show that they are enjoying it too. What's Graybeard? Graybeard, the second half of Rough Shot Stocks. Um, Once again, great friends of the channel, great supporters of the channel as well. Like I said, if you're into tour hunts, if you're into trying to look for something, some figures, stuff like that, that won't break the bank, check out Rough Shot Stocks. So, all right, y'all. That's it for me. Again, y'all. My apologies from earlier for the abrupt um, blackout, but it happens. Like it's live. Remember, it's live. It's all how it is. What's up, Wrestling Tour Hunter? Hey, thanks again for stopping by. Thank you again, y'all. Um, and I want to say one more thing before I get off offline. Tomorrow I'm coming back with Sunday shoutouts. Um, and once again, thank you so much for the positive responses. Thank you for the comments. A few days, of course, last week I had to take care of my mom. She had a little sickness going on, and not COVID, thank God. Uh, but I had to take care of her, make sure that she's everything that she get her everything she needs to get back on her feet and everything else. And she's doing a lot better. She's back to herself again. She's mobile again. So that's good news. So like I say once again, y'all, thank you so much for the thoughts. Thank you for the responses. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for everything. And it's all about being positive and trying to make sure that you're genuine and make people see that that you really care and that you're being sincere what you do. And it'll show whether you're on a video screen or outside of it or in real life. You know, you know, we're not immune to life. It happens. All we can do is just um, move put one foot for the other, move forward, and hope for the best, and trust in the Lord, trust in God, and He will direct you wherever you need to be. So, where you need to be. So, just want to put that little nugget of inspiration for y'all before I get out of here. So, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow for Sunday shoutouts. So be sure you check that out. And I'll be back with my traditional Thursday episode this week. I'll be on part two of non wrestling figures and their wrestling counterparts or wrestling lookalikes or equivalents. And it's funny, or not saying funny as in haha funny, but funny and interesting that DC and AEW are collaborating together to do some I think it was a series of comic books. So if Graybeard, if you're still on, I know comic books is kind of like one of when in your will in your I can't talk. I know comics are in your wheelhouse, so that would be something that you probably get a chance to check it out and see if you have interest in that. So just sharing the word out. So other than that, everybody, I'm going. I know I'm rambling long enough, so I'm getting out here this time. So for real, again, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Thank you again. Um, you know what to do. Thank you for the love. Thank you for all the support. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. Click the notification bell for more new episodes. Uh, and yeah, that's it. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. See y'all. I'll be back tomorrow for Sunday shoutouts and back on Monday for match regulation Mondays. And on Thursday, back to my traditional new episode day. And of course, Friday, figure pickup Friday. You already know the deal. So again, thank you so much for checking me out tonight. Thank you for hanging out. And until we meet again, as always, y'all be safe, be good to each other, and be blessed. Peace, love, and wrestling, everybody. Thank you all once again. Truly appreciate the love and all support from all of you. So again, thank you all so much. Y'all have a great night and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.